I'm here with this week's SBR Industry News Update, reporting for Sportsbook.eu. VIPSports.eu has confiscated more than $1,300 from a winning player. There are many things wrong with their actions in this case, so we'll summarize before we break it down. A player deposited $1,300 for a $1,000 cash bonus on January the 30th. The promotion required a 30-time rollover. His limits were just $75 to $100 on major sports. At the start of the MLB season in April, he began wagering MLB props, eventually having his limits cut. His balance as of May the 8th was $3,666. This is the day which VIP Sports closed his account and sent an email explaining that a majority of his balance was being confiscated. Their email in part reads as follows. In our terms and conditions, we state that VIP Sports is a site that caters to recreational players. We have noticed that you took a $1,000 bonus and therefore need to complete $60K in rollover. You've completed little over 25%. Therefore, your winnings of after today will be prorated and your deposit refunded. First of all, the industry standard here is to pay all the winnings and prorate the bonus, not prorate the winnings. Secondly, the player's funds were always at risk. He never lost his starting deposit, so in effect his balance was built using his deposited funds. VIP Sports recognized his account as quote-unquote non-recreational from the start, giving him low limits, even reducing his limits. His wages were accepted and he could have lost his funds, but he never had a chance at keeping more than 25% of his winnings and zero of the sign-up bonus. SBR has argued this point with management to no avail. The player was basically free-rolled by VIP Sports, which of course is a skin of BTG Global NV, also known as BTG Gaming, which powers slow-pay sportsbook Dimeline Sports. Players are advised to avoid this family of sportsbooks. Also be mindful not to confuse VIPSports.eu with the old VIPSports.com, which had a long history of doing right by players. This book copied their name, hoping to lure in former players. In other news, Sportsbook.com has told SBR that all players which filed payment complaints are in the process of being paid. A number of players have already confirmed receiving their money. More than 25 users indicated that they've been waiting for longer than the advised 6 to 8 week time frame. Approximately $85,000 was sent to the players and should be received in the coming days. Some payout complaints are still being filed, but management is now reliably answering these claims with SBR. This is a good sign as we are now inches closer towards the American football season, the busiest time of the year for Sportsbook.com. SBR will update when all funds have been confirmed as received. And finally, the Tipico Sportsbook French Open betting dispute has been resolved. A player reported that a €200 wager on Dennis Isterman covering the game's handicap against Florian Mayer were graded as a loss. The wager should have in fact been no-actioned in accordance with Tipico rules, as the match ended prematurely due to retirement.